Welcome back to part dose of this thing game recorded game. Yeah, recorded game. Would anybody like to recap what happened last time?
So last time there basically was a war between zombie tribes. They basically all came together against the pit demons. They were trying to overthrow Hell, and they big battle. That's where we left off. J.D. Brawler, Kyle McAllister, and Ryan Matthews.
You
Well, me, Josh, Big Heinz, and the Russian, aka Adam Fire.
Alexander
Yeah, Alexander.
O'Malley.
Alexander O'Malley,
O'Malley.
yes.
Yeah.
We were both trying to kill my father, and it went wrong, and apparently he survived of unknown means at this time.
All right, let's start with Josh. Josh, as you get up from being knocked out, you look around. You see Ghost slowly fading out of just existence, and where he was in the doorway, and he vanishes. You see your father starting to move towards you from the wreckage of the car. What do you do?
I'm gonna start up the car and just start driving as fast as I can.
Okay. Only piloting.
I don't have piloting.
Okay, what's your dexterity?
3.
What health are you at?
0 because I just got out of unconsciousness.
A single health hit point then.
Okay, 1.
Okay, cool. So 2d6.
Okay. I got a 1 success.
One success. You zip off.
Okay,
Hold on, let me roll for him. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me close my Discord and reopen it. It's being frustrating. Okay. Yeah. He's falling behind you and he's catching up, but he's you're getting distance.
okay. I'm gonna head
20,
back.
30 feet.
I'm gonna head back to the fountain.
To the where?
To the fountain.
The fountain. As you start driving towards the fountain, you encounter hordes of demons and war painted zombies fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna check. Is there like any change in the car?
The car
Yeah.
has scratches.
Scratches?
Yeah, because swords and claws are scraping off of it.
No, I mean, is there any money, like 25 cents or something,
In where?
in like the compartments of the car, like the riser or something? I don't know. Anywhere in the car.
You find 25 cents, a
Okay.
single quarter.
Okay. I'm gonna continue driving, try my best to not hit any of the demons or zombies.
Why'd you ask about 25 cents? Why'd you ask about money?
So basically, the
He's going to the fountain, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they don't know about that.
I
So
Kyle.
basically, so basically, there's fountains all over the place if you guys don't know, and they require sacrifice. So this sacrifice is money, and 25 cents is yeah.
Okay, what are you two doing that are standing on top of the flipped over Volkswagen Beetle? Kyle.
we actually climbed up on the beetle. Okay. Um, because last I recall is that um
We were staring down a giant rock demon.
yes.
Goblin monster, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Chet was saying that arrows don't work on it.
Arrows don't work on it, and which means probably most projectiles don't. I'm thinking maybe biggest thing I have is ice.
You see it bash down a house.
Trying to think if applying any freeze to it would maybe crack it at least.
Would you like to try?
Let's try it. Because as I recall, the longsword that I have is ice based.
All right. What's your medium melee?
My medium melee is now that I'm undistracted, I have to grab Kyle real quick here.
All right. What
But
are you doing,
that's no
Bandit?
big. Got it.
Bandit, what are you doing? John, JD.
I am looking at this giant golem. I'm looking at Chet. Then I look back at the others and notice that Ryan is fading away.
Oh yeah, Ryan is like
So I'm
fading
like,
away, and he like
Oh,
falls backwards off the vehicle, and he just vanishes completely.
the heck?
and I'm like, okay, well, I had something, but okay,
I
one of
guess
the
it's just us.
magic people are good. So I'm going to look at Kyle and I'm like, hey, you think you can use your magic thing and see if it actually has a weakness or a weak point?
You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea.
It is now within 60 feet of you.
I'm gonna see if I can, if my knowledge of Arcana, because there's shooting out blind, there's striking blind, no pun intended, and there's taking a moment and striking, knowing what the hell you're doing.
And
I'm going to
he's doing that.
Arcana on it.
What are you doing, John?
While he's doing that, I turn towards the other two who are still with us, which is Dude and Chaz, and say, you two strapped? You got something to fight with?
Chet shrugs and pulls a Glock from his back pocket. And dude, like, I mean, I had a Tommy gun, but it was taken away from me. He digs through his pockets and he pulls out he pulls out toenail clippers and he says, I don't know how well this is gonna work. I could cut its toenails for it.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, okay. And then I'm gonna be like, then I'm gonna pull out from my freaking like arsenal of crap I have and be like, oh yeah, take out a vial of the stuff I made.
Oh, okay. The compound.
The
Yep.
that's the compound, and I'm going to hand it to Kyle and be like, yeah, this compound does work on the demons.
Good to
So
know.
I'm gonna give him a vial of that. And I'm assuming like there's like wreckage and stuff like between us and this golem, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like things fighting too. Like
So I can use.
there's a group of like at least 4 zombies trying to take this golem down and who are brutally failing.
Yeah, I'm saying like wreckage. Things I can use for cover. So
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna look over at Chet. I'm gonna look at Chet and be like, well, man, arrows don't work. I don't know. I got this goop. I'm gonna get a little closer and see if that'll do some damage. I'm gonna move forward with my revolver that has the special bullets in it. Closer, moving from cover to cover so I can get close enough to get a shot. I don't know how much range I have with the revolver.
100 feet.
100 feet. Well,
Mhm.
dang, I could just stay where I was. You say he's like 60 feet away,
Yeah.
so I'd say
Well, 100
I'm
feet is
gonna.
max range. So, normal good range is within 50 feet.
I think I'm
Stretching
gonna
is
say
like 60, 80.
I'm gonna move within like 40 feet. Like I
Alright.
see another turned car, and use it as cover, and yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot it with my revolver, special bullet.
Alright. To roll me small firearms and dex.
Six, or do I use dex? Okay.
Sorry, what?
I'm saying, do I use the whole dex 6 or did the modifier
Modifier.
3?
Everything's modifier except for saving throws.
That's the 1.5 thing.
Yeah. Saving throws / check / whatever.
4.
Alright, what'd you get? How many successes?
0.
0. Cool. Evened out. Alright. Roll me 2d6.
Two successes.
No. 2d6, what'd you get? Damage. You're rolling damage. Here. Okay, cool. You got 8. Nice. You see a large blast of like greenish, blackish smoke shoot out the end of your gun as you pull the trigger, and it hits the golem in the leg, and you see a little slab falls off, and it like winces.
Nice.
All right, what about you, Kyle? What are you doing?
Well, I am going to do a quick Arcana check on this golem thing.
All right. Ooh, nice. You can tell that. You can tell because it's obviously. You can tell it's some kind of earth demon, but from the way that the rocks look, it looks more like gravel to you. So you assume that somebody summoned it and basically just gave it a pile of gravel for it to turn into a body for itself.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
Mainly, what kind of weaknesses it has.
You can tell that really any kind of like weapon attack doesn't work that well on it since it's rock. But
Right.
like any mental attacks or like
Ha!
concussion or like hard concussive stuff like grenades could mess it up pretty good. But stuff like axes and swords aren't going to do much to it.
Well, I do have a mental attack. It's not the.
And you guys also have concussive weapons.
I know.
Yes, who's got the grenades anyway?
I do.
Dude, grenade it.
That's what was my next move after
You
the
hear
shot.
you hear calling out behind you. Nade it. Nade it.
Like ahead of you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna toss that? What grenades do you have?
I have 3 frags.
3 frags. Ooh, okay. Roll me
And
to
then I
hit.
toss.
That would be dexterity and athletics, by the way. All right. What'd you get?
1 success.
1 success. Okay. That hits. All right. Roll the damage.
D6.
What? What'd you say?
What's the damage? What's the damage roll?
2d6. What'd you get on that? What'd you get for 2d6?
12.
12? Oh, Lord.
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, then roll me another 2d6. Gotta remember, damage explodes. Here, hold on. Cool. You deal 9 plus 12 is 21 damage. You blow off one of this thing's arms and legs.
Nice. Two nades.
You see
I
it
got
barely standing there. And you hear Chet calling from behind you. Good job.
Yeah, I'm the only one. Go back, turn back and yell like, "Hey, Kyle, if you want to do that mind thing, that'd be nice right now." Hmm.
Kyle. Kyle.
All right, that would be a yes. That would be a 2 power cost for me.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and mark that real quick. And that's just roll. Do I need to? I can't remember if I need to check with that or just roll the damage on it.
You just roll a hit. If you get positive successes, you hit, and if you get negative, you miss.
Which is wit, correct?
Yep.
Is it now straight wit or?
That's wit, right?
Yep.
Plus, yeah, it's just wit actually. So it'd just be a wit thing. So it'd be wit times 1.5.
Ah, this is one of those 1.5 things. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Round down.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm going to prepare the. I'm gonna shoot it.
I'll let you roll for that. Let me go over to Josh. Josh.
All right. I just rolled for mine as well.
All right. Remember that, Josh.
Yes.
All right. You are able to get there. However, your car is somewhat damaged.
Okay, I'm going to throw in the 25 cents.
You chuck it in.
Does anything happen that I can see?
You see the water. It grows a little bit more gloomier.
Okay, I'm going to jump in with holding my traveler's ring that I have on my finger.
Are you holding in your hand or on your finger?
On my finger. It's on my finger.
You slide down, and then you know that you've gone farther than this thing is deep, and you drop into the city of dreams. You pop out of the fountain on that end and are essentially just tossed out.
Okay, do I see it in like chaos or anything?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay. I'm going to try and look for my friend.
You don't see him around.
Okay. I'm going to try and look around for anybody who may know anything.
How would you do that?
I would use my streetwise to look around, see if anybody looks a little shady, and see if they know anything to deal with demons.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get. Well, okay, hold on. Deal with demons. I would say then that would be a perception to see if you see any kind of shops.
Okay. I have a 2 in
any kind of-
perception.
All right, what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 3.
That's gonna be 4d6 then, because you're still at 1 HP, right?
Yes. I got a 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
You find a shop that is called Madame Medul's shop of wondrous items,
Okay.
and in the window is a stuffed demon.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
A woman wearing a long, poofy dress and way too much jewelry greets you.
How old does she look?
Like, she looks like a good-looking 30-some.
30. Okay.
So, like, aged but not aged.
Okay. I'm gonna
Aged but not aged.
I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna ask her, hey, so I kind of got a couple pit demons up on in Earth. Is there any like good way to kill them?
She laughs and she says, "Best way to kill pit demon is to find place where they from
Oh,
and destroy ritual circle."
okay. Do you have any idea where that may be? Or any items that may help?
Go to
Finding?
place where you find the demons are coming from.
Okay. Is there any way you can tell me where my friends are?
Who's your friend?
There's this guy named. Oh wait. Never mind. I don't need. Is there a doctor in the city?
She laughs. She says, "What are you looking for?"
I'm looking for a doctor.
There's a doctor. If you want professional care, you can go to the hospital. However, if you want off the off the radar, you gotta go somewhere else.
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna just walk out and just go towards the hospital.
You walk towards the hospital. You see it's a very nice Gothic style building.
Okay, I'm gonna just go in. Is there anybody out of
Um,
place there?
there's a lot of people that look weird to you in this city. I mean, at one point you thought you saw a skeleton wearing a cowboy hat
Okay.
just walking around. You saw like what seemed to be a miniature T-Rex just chilling with like a saddle on it. This place is weird and it's uncomprehendable by you, but
Okay.
like
I'm gonna go up to the
Yeah.
nurse and be like, "Hey, I need immediate medical attention. I have shrapnel all over me."
she looks at you and she says, "Oh, okay, dearie. Go down that hallway." She points down a dark and gloomy hallway. She says, "Look for Dr. Frank."
Okay, I'm gonna go down and look for Dr. Frank.
Oh God.
You see a sign on a door that says Dr. Frank's operating theater.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
You go inside and you see a man with very poofy hair wearing a lab coat standing over a workbench with a sheet covering something. And he looks like he was about to go rip it off. And then he sees you walk in and he just like, he pushes the thing back down. He says, "It's, hello."
Hello, how are you doing? Name's Charlie. I'm really hurt, man. I got into a fight with my father. Some
Oh,
shrapnel got thrown.
I'm here. He grabs some tweezers and he like asks you where it is.
It's like in my chest area, and I've
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a hammer and knocks you out.
Don't. That's
By the
one way to do it.
The hammer is like a cartoon hammer. It's huge. He just slid it out of his pocket. You wake up and you like have bandages covering you, and there's a bowl next to you with like the shrapnel pulled out, just sitting in there,
okay.
and his
And you
bloody
see two
tweezers.
bolts. You have two bolts in your neck for some reason.
Yeah, you don't know what that's about, but
Hey, Dr. Frank, is that your name? Why are there bolts in my
this is Dr.
neck?
Frank. It is not Dr. Frankenstein. I have never heard of a Dr. Frankenstein. Never, not once, not in my life. Do not say that name again.
Oh, I never called you Frankenstein. I called you Frank.
Sorry.
It's fine. Why are these bolts in my neck?
There's not. Oh, there's not actually bolts in your
Oh.
neck.
Oh, thanks, Dr.
Actually,
Frank.
hold on, no, there are bolts in your neck, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, mixed something up," and he like walks over, and just plucks them out.
Okay, thank you.
Regain 12 health.
Thanks, Dr. Frank. I'm not. How can I repay you, Dr. Frank? You know.
He says, oh, there's a guy. He's about 3 floors down. I need you to go to him and say that you need the package, and Frank sent you, and there's a phrase he's gonna say, and once he finishes, he's gonna say, "The weather looks," and you need to say, "beautiful outside."
Okay, I'm also looking for a person. Can you help me with that, Dr. Frank?
Not my particular. Can you please go to that guy? I kind of need
Yeah.
and you see like the sheet kind of ruffling, and he's like, yeah, you should probably go. And,
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna walk out and try and find that guy 3 floors down.
You find it. He's in a morgue, and he looks at you. He says, "What are you here for?"
Oh, Dr. Frank sent me.
Huh. The weather looks.
It looks beautiful outside.
He nods and he hands you a large plastic, or not plastic, like a paper bag.
Okay, thank
He
you.
hands you a large paper bag. It's super heavy.
Okay, can you help me find someone?
What do you need?
I'm trying to find my friend. His name's John.
There's multiple Johns in this city. Do you know how big this city is?
Yeah, well, okay, I know how big.
Do you know how big this city is?
No, I don't.
All right, where are you from?
Earth.
Oh, okay. So it's like New York,
No.
but
No.
like 4 times to 6 times bigger.
Oh, okay.
And
Uh,
technically, we're always growing.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for a John who is from Earth who is gate repair.
Oh, you mean gate repair? Yeah, I know him. He
Okay.
comes in here sometimes.
Do you know where he is right now, by chance? I need to talk to him.
Probably repairing one of the gates. He usually stays to more of the outside ones. I heard that the outsider's gate has been damaged a little bit.
Outsiders? Okay, well, thank you for the
He
information.
hands you a like a little cracked compass, and he says, "Follow where this leads you."
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna walk out and go back up and just give the bag to Mr. Frank.
He says, "Thank you, thank you," and you see like electrical wires running out from underneath the sheet.
I'm like, okay, Mr. Frank, if you need me anytime, just. Do you have discourse at all?
Doesn't have discourse.
Oh, you don't have
Oh God,
discourse.
his accent changed. Yes, who does not have discourse?
Yeah, man. What's your
You
name?
get a friend request, and his name is Frank_Stein.
Okay. Well, I'll see Mr. Frank. Dr. Frank, sorry.
Yes.
I'll accept the friend request and I'll just start heading to the
You-
Outsiders Gate.
Yeah. You. Let's move back to the boys up in the reel. All right. What are you guys? What are you guys doing? Oh, hold on, Kyle. What'd you get on that roll? Kyle. John.
Yeah.
What'd you guys get on? Oh, John. What are you doing?
I was shooting, and with the guns, I got 2 successes.
Yeah. He's looking like he's barely holding himself together. You see like pebbles falling off of him.
D6.
What?
Do I need to roll damage?
No.
Ooh. And I think Kyle made his roll. Yeah, he did. He got 5 successes.
Where's Kyle at?
I am
Better.
right here, and the bot is ignoring me. It seems like.
The bots
'Cause I can't see the bot's responses, so.
You can't see them at all?
No.
I see it says.
Make sure you haven't blocked him by accident.
I didn't think I blocked him. How would I check that?
Just go to his like click on him, then go to the nifty, snazzy, sick. Okay, this is the third time, so let's try and get it right. Alright, cool. The first roll you got was how many successes?
Did we ever actually determine that?
Well, here.
Let's just do a 66 and see what
You got
happens.
5 successes. I looked at it. So you got 5 successes, and basically what went down, use the. I'm not even gonna make you roll because that's a lot of successes and that hits, and any kind of damage would take this thing down, especially mental. You like
Right.
hit it and it falls into a pile on the ground, just a large pile of gravel.
Oh, nice.
I look back at Kyle, like all the way where he's at, and be like, "Nice."
Thanks.
Now see if you can do your magic thing and see if you can see where it started from. Like, where was it summoned from? There's summoning.
That is a very good question. That would be Arcana, correct? And
All right, what are you guys doing now?
He's
I
gonna
heard
see where.
they're
He's gonna
coming from the
It's-
search
north.
to see
it's
where
coming from the north. Is where it's summoned from? Okay. Can I get any fix on...
Just from the general north. I mean, you would have to follow
Okay.
their tracks. It would be a whole thing, and there's too many in front of you. There's too much combat.
Right
going on.
now, we've got to deal with being able to get anywhere. That's our first priority at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna go back
So-
to chat.
Someone roll me a 1d100. I don't care who. Whoever's feeling lucky tonight. What'd you get?
I got a 93.
Yeah. You hear the sound of helicopters coming in from the the south.
Great.
Helicopter. It'd be like,
Demons to the north of me, helicopters to the south. Oh,
are these military helicopters or are these like who we dealing with? Or we just don't know, just helicopters.
maybe if
You
I
can't see
look
'em.
that way?
You can't see them that well. You just see that they're helicopters. Well, you can hear
Oh.
that they're helicopters too.
Yeah.
Are they like military? Do they have guns on them? Or like they
You can't tell.
Can't really tell.
They're obscured by clouds.
Okay.
Looks like a storm's rising up.
Oh God, not another storm.
So, like I said, gonna go back to Chet on top of the vehicle and like, okay, Chet, thing's dead. Anything else you need?
He says, he he steps down from the bus and he removes something from the wreckage and he hands you a beautiful, like, polished dagger and he says, "This is my thanks." And then he tosses his bow to the side and draws a huge war sword and starts sprinting in, helping his people.
Like, yeah, like, hey, Chet, you need any help with the rest of this fight? Oh, you got
He,
this.
he shakes his head and then rips off a demon's head with one hand.
Wait, okay.
Sounds like he's got it.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna inspect this dagger. Or should I have Kyle inspect the dagger?
Given it was given to you by an arcane
Being.
being. Yeah, I'll do an arcane check on it.
Oh, I know who joined. That's great.
46
What?
for a Arcana check on the
That'd be Arcana and
um.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Okay, in that case it'd be 3d6.
Are you at full health?
No.
Okay.
I never patched up after the last one.
Oh yeah.
I got better, but
What?
I said I got better off, but I'm not full yet.
What'd you roll? Oh, I guess you can't see it. Forgot.
I can't actually make Discord work at the moment.
Here. Did you just roll for him?
I did, but I got 0 success.
All right. You can't figure it out just yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick it in my belt with many other
Weapons.
things.
Yeah. You just have it. Your belt is
And I'm like,
starting to.
yeah, I'll
Okay,
just
hold on.
test it out
And
later.
then you see laying on there is a sheath for the knife that you could just put on your belt. So like like you would unbuckle your belt, slide it on, and rebuckle your belt. You know what I mean? Sheath, yeah.
Yeah. So a sheath. I grab a sheath, and I'm like, okay, we'll check it later, or I'll just test it out
It's all good.
first. And so like now that
This is just me testing something.
Now that Chet's got this under control, we'll leave him to it. Check back in later. So one more thing, like would like a message Chet while he's middle of decapitating and be like, Chet, where do you want me to leave this thing in the trunk?
What thing?
Or did we already give
demon.
him the demon that we found?
He responds with, "We already have enough. You can kill him if you would like, or just dump him on ground."
Let's just do that.
Is there like a way to like drain? Well, like, cause like Chet said he could drain the power. So is there a way like that like Kyle could drain the power?
Kyle wouldn't know how to.
Okay, I was gonna say that would be an interesting question.
He would have to learn how to. You can tell. You could probably guess that easily. You'd have to figure out how to.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just like gonna go because I don't want this thing to stay in my trunk. So I'm just gonna like go dump it, stab it, and get in the car.
All right, hold on. Roll me a 1d20. And before you roll it, Josh, evens or odds?
I will go evens.
Evens. Okay, roll the 1d20, please.
8.
As you open up the trunk, you see like a swirling black and gold portal where the demon was.
The hell?
Oh great. Okay, so the demon's gone, and now there's a portal in the trunk.
Does it look at all familiar to anything I'd recognize?
It just looks like a portal.
Is this gonna be like now, like instead of the trunk, like now there's just like a portal in the trunk?
It's like, okay, so let me describe it. Like it's like a surface thing, but you can tell it like goes. It's like sloshing liquid, and it's like black and gold, but it's misty.
Misty black and gold.
I'm gonna pick up a stone and just toss it in there, like a piece of rock or road or
It
whatever.
goes as you toss it, it goes sucks it in and it disappears. Josh, as you're walking down the street, you see a puddle next to you, right?
Okay.
And a stone flies out and hits you in the mouth, like the
Oh God! Nice.
Wait. So we're streaming to each other, right? On Discourse. So I would have seen that, right?
yeah. I'm assuming Josh like has one going at all times, but you also
Yeah.
have them. Or like, are you viewing it though?
Yeah, I would have like it would like be like in my periphery, like
Yeah, I think since we do have an ongoing action, we have ongoing actions. I think
It's
we
good to-
would be
Yeah.
doing
You
this thing.
in the
yes.
corner of UI, you see like that little figure of Josh that you kind of been ignoring gets slapped hard in the mouth by a rock.
Ah, God, what was that?
Dude. John?
You just see John like doubled over laughing like
Sorry,
He
Josh.
he picked up
We
another stone
apparently
and threw
got
it.
a portal that is pointing right at you that has evolved in this trunk.
Yeah,
While Kyle's talking, I've thrown like 3 more stones into the portal.
Dude!
Josh,
John,
you're repeatedly
God.
hit by these stones.
oh,
Take
God,
1
stop.
damage.
God, that hurts. Stop. I have some important info to tell you guys. The only way, so the demons up there, the only way to stop them is to find where they were and destroy the ritual, okay?
So we've got to go find the summoning point. Okay.
Yes, I really didn't get a lot of info, but I got a magic compass.
Great.
I
Okay.
also met a doctor that may or may not be Frankenstein. I have not come
That-
to that situation yet.
Hey, try something. That puddle you're at,
Yeah.
do you got like, I don't know, a stone or a leaf or something you can like throw in it?
You can find it easily enough.
Yeah, I got one.
All right, toss something in there.
Okay, I'm gonna proceed to take out my pocket knife and then throw it in.
Make it something you don't care about.
It's too late, John.
Yeah,
since you
I've
opened it.
already moved to the front of the car, so I'm to the way.
Kyle, you have this handle of his pocket knife, just like it. Since your mouth is open, you're like, no, it flies straight in.
Because I already, as soon as Kyle was like, see if you can throw
Hold on.
something, I was like already moved to the front of the car.
Roll me dexterity.
Roll dex. That's. Let's see. Do I have?
Dex.
Hey, you just-
dex.
That's 1.5 dex, right?
No, just normal dex.
Modifier.
Nope, just normal dex. Your score in dex.
All right. Here you go.
All right, what's that?
That will be 2 successes.
Oh, okay. You almost swallow it, but you spit it out.
You hear, John, you hear from the truck, you're and something
John
thud.
doesn't- John doesn't hear because he's just doubled over laughing at everything. But by the way, he is like screenshotting everything that just happened.
He just has a constant recording going on. He's posting it.
Oh!
Oh my god, he's posting it all to Twitch.
Twitch, yeah, I'm tweeting it all over and sending it to everybody in Discourse.
Me
Yes.
to Josh. Well,
Tweet.
thanks for my test, but did you have to feed me with it?
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Okay, so
That
I
is
would go
a-
back.
we know what that puddle
Mhm.
and this portal are linked.
I'm gonna just.
John will still be laughing as he's walking around and he just shuts the trunk.
I'm gonna start running towards where my compass is leading me.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna get in the car and
I'm gonna
motion for
have to.
Kyle to get in the car and say, hey, don't forget the knife. Don't leave that.
I got it.
And
I
we
did
just
not
like
forget the knife.
we
I,
drive in whatever direction we need to drive to.
well, we need to
Since we're blocked one
trace
way.
where the shit's coming from.
Well,
Um,
we're
could I
blocked
do
that.
that with like an Arcana? I don't know, like
What do you want to do
scrying
with
the
an Arcana?
what?
What would you like to do with an Arcana?
Try and like through a manner of scrying, maybe like try to trace this the summoning.
Yeah, well, actually, hold on. You see two different puddles. One is sitting between the two roots of an like an oak tree in the front of
Okay.
a house, and another one is just in the corner of two curbs. Which do you go to?
I'll go to the one that looks cleanest if I'm gonna scry in it.
Cleanest? They look equally dirty.
I was actually originally thinking of using a rear view mirror, but anyway.
Oh, that's actually kind of smart, but you would kind of need whatchamacallit, a better angle.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just use the nearest puddle then.
Yeah. So
Well,
so I'm assuming
they're equally
that
everything. Just your choice on which one to use.
Probably probably the one in the tree.
Okay. You move over to the one in the tree, and you see, like, the puddle going, like, 6 feet deep, and then, like, it's pretty clear water. And you see it goes super deep, and then the bottom is just, like, some place. You can't tell what it is, though.
Can I get any sense that this is what is... It looks like a shamanic entry point to me.
Oh, what now?
I said it looks like a shamanic entry point to me.
What's shamanic?
You know, a shaman's like
okay,
journey
yeah.
entry point.
Yeah.
And can I get a sense from looking at it, like, you know, does it seem like anything's coming through it?
Not currently.
Magically or energetically?
Oh, yeah. Waves and waves and waves and waves.
So,
Alright, so
assuming
this
that,
leads... I'm thinking this leads where the stuff's coming from, guys. Or dude.
I'm assuming that we had pulled over to just these puddles, and Kyle just gets out and starts playing in the puddle. So I'm just leaning.
Josh, three men, like 3 4-foot tall men, all wearing business suits, walk up to you, and they speak at the same time. They say, "Hey, we got a proposition for you."
Of course. What's your proposition?
They all pull out guns. And they say, "You give us your money."
Oh, okay. I don't got any money right now, so.
You better get some money.
Okay, I have. Let's see. I'm gonna like search around my pockets.
Okay.
One taps his toe and he pistol whips you and he says, "Make it faster."
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the trunk and open up to the portal, and I'm gonna pull my revolver, and I'm going to be like, Josh, you better move," and just start shooting into the
No.
portal.
Roll.
Who? Who do you
Me
want?
roll or Josh roll to dodge? Am I rolling to shoot or is Josh rolling
You're
to
rolling
dodge?
to shoot.
Okay. D6. I'll do. Somebody roll that for me.
Yeah, can somebody roll for him?
The bots.
Four,
no.
4D.
All right, cool. So, what are your success amounts? Get back, cat.
All right, 4 success.
Oh god.
4 successes. Okay. You hear the sound as the bullet hits the portal. You hear the sound of like ripping fabric, and then the bullet punches through, and it hits one of the guys, and just he turns into a splotch of blood.
Oh damn.
Dang, just one. I was going for all of them, but that's okay.
All right, what are
And
your other ones?
I'll just take from these other successes. I see another 4 success. I'll take that one.
Okay, cool. You hear the portal rip again, even louder and longer, and the next guy just vanishes.
And then for the last one, there's a 2 success.
This guy's head is replaced with mist.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Then I'll close the trunk and be like, "All right, I did my good deed for the day for you, Josh."
I'm like, thank you, God. And I'm just looking up at this guy like, where did those bullets come from?
I'm like, don't forget to loot the body.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the body, see if they have anything mystical on them or anything of the sorts.
Or any cash. Or gold. Anything like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna need profit if we're gonna keep doing this.
All right. And then Kyle, you
Yes.
you feel something like whiz past you, and you turn to see a demon is currently throwing fireballs at you.
Great.
Well, like,
I
hey,
am
this
going
is-
to block with ice with that ice sword. Except I have to find.
Oh my god, it's a story of ice and fire.
Ouch! Oh!
That's actually what I was gonna say. I was like, this is the perfect time for you to try out some of your weapons, Kyle, because you haven't used anything but your mind thrust.
Your
Well, I
mind
did
spike.
whack that vine once, but now okay, that was the elemental longsword, and
What'd you say?
shameful to
it's
say,
ice. I know it's ice.
I did not write its damage. Eh.
You able to block them? I'm gonna say, cause just that's cool. That's a cool idea. So I'm gonna allow
Yeah.
it.
Just like turns around and pulls the sword, and then the fireball just like sizzles against the sword.
Like there's steam coming off.
Yeah.
There's the sound of like hissing metal.
Like look over and be like, that was actually cool, Kyle. I like I'm recording all of this, and I'm just gonna like make a montage.
Nice.
Shit.
Okay.
Like no,
There's
go stab
still
it.
the demon that we have to deal with.
Yeah, go up to it and stab.
I'm going to. Can I see how close is the demon?
He's like 30 feet.
30 feet. I don't think I have anything ranged.
You have a gun.
Right. Oh, and then
I get.
You guys start seeing the helicopters coming in. They are most definitely military choppers, man. They all have large, like, belt-fed machine guns on them, and like soldiers, like starting to like prepare to dive out.
Oh, great.
All right. I'm like, okay.
You know what?
Kyle, we're not gonna get into the middle of it. Let's leave it to these wannabe heroes. Let's go.
How many of them are actually skilled in the arcane?
Roll me dodge, Kyle.
Dodge. Okay, that is 1d5 or 1.5 dex,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
And add a
How do you
dex.
dex? How do you 1.50 anyway? I guess it's
No,
a
not
0
modifier. You do it to the total.
to the total. That's right. Okay, so 4. That's right. Oh, dumbass! Use the thingy. All right. Helps to use the right commands. And
Pro.
3 successes on that one.
3. All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, the fireball zooms past you, and you just barely keep from dodging it. But I'm gonna need you to roll me another dex dodge, because you might fall backwards into this extra shamany portal.
I was actually had the demon not started throwing fireballs and things, I was actually going to journey down there anyway.
So you like flop backwards into it.
I'm gonna let it happen. Hey, they saved me a step.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You fall
So,
backwards, and then you land on like a deck of a ship, and your back starts hurting like a son of a bitch.
Which kind of ship was this?
You look
I mean,
up
what
and
kind
you
of ship
see
is it?
it's a large sail ship. It has 3 masts. It looks like
Oh,
some kind of pirate ship, but you see
wow.
no one
yeah,
else
I was
around
gonna
you.
ask. I was gonna ask, like, are we talking about like pirate ship or like modern day?
Yeah, that's what I was double checking.
Yeah, it looks like a pirate ship. No one. You can
Oh,
see 0 people are on board though. It's a
okay.
wooden ship though.
Okay. One quick thing. Okay, so John seeing that the demon shot at Kyle, and Kyle, you would see that Kyle intentionally dodged towards the portal and went into it willingly. He's going to grab dude, and he's gonna throw dude into the portal also and say, "Go watch his back."
Dude jumps in willingly and he lands on there. He's like, "Whoa, man, this is some cool shit, man."
Oh man, I know, right?
So that Kyle's not by himself. So Chaz is with me, and dude is with Kyle.
Whoa. Hi. Didn't expect anyone to follow me in here.
And so
He
John would
looks
get.
back up and he like messages Johnny, says, "Come down here. It is really cool. Me like."
Like, oh, well, I really didn't want to, but whatever.
He sends a picture
Like,
of the pirate ship.
well, I mean, there might be gold. You know, we do need profit.
Might as
I'm gonna like,
well.
I'm going to like get back in the car though, because I'm gonna park it out of the way, because this is our
It's
only vehicle.
you
I'm
park
gonna,
it out of the way. It's not that hard.
yeah,
Josh,
I'm
you
gonna,
feel a little sick as you look into this portal and see like the liquid in it sloshing around. Josh. Yeah. Where are you
I'm-
going, Josh?
I'm gonna jump in the puddle.
You jump in and Bandit. Did you close the trunk when you moved the car?
Yes.
You fly out, thunk into like the whatchamacallit, like the back of the trunk, and then you like fall sprawled into this, like into the trunk, and you're just laying there with like the portal lying behind your back.
This would be like when I after I park the car and I'm walking away going back towards the pole, and then I'm like
You hear like
that. I'm like that fool. You know, like I'm just. You see John just stand there for a second, like, should I just leave him in there?
you could
You
see
know,
him
like-
thinking about it, like a light bulb like starts like slowly lighting up above his head.
I'm gonna try and like. I'm just gonna start like try and bang my fist against to try and open it from the inside.
Roll me an intelligence.
Oh. A saving
I
throw?
will,
Are you talking about a saving throw? Or
it's okay because as soon as he starts banging on the truck, I would go over there and open the trunk and grab him and throw him out. Like, are
was
you
thrown
crazy?
out.
oh,
You have been thrown.
okay, I'm gonna be like, oh, what did you do that for? You couldn't just open it and let me go.
What did you do? What did you do that for? You better not have put no dents in my trunk.
Well,
And I'm not
Oh.
even paying attention to him anymore. I'm inspecting the trunk, making sure there's no dents or anything.
There's a small Josh shaped imprint on it, but you could probably knock it out with about a half an hour's work.
I have a question. Do I have my flamethrower with me?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
you could find it.
Okay. I'm gonna close the trunk and I'm gonna turn to Josh and I'm like, when this is over, that dent coming out of your ass.
It's happened before. Anyway, but
And I've already walked past him and I
Alex-
grabbed Chaz and threw him into the portal and I jumped in after him.
Jaj willingly jumps in.
well, why are you jumping into the pool? You know what? Oh, fine. I'll jump in after them.
You guys see two shades, like two, like formless ghosts jump in after you.
Oh, just a note. I've reloaded my revolver with the special bullets.
What, I think something's behind us. Well, let's hurry. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
You fall into the deck of a boat.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about swimming? We're on a boat.
I just imagine like Josh flopping like on the deck, like trying to swim.
Yeah, I'm just looking at him on the ground, and I'm instead of just recording this, like, yep, and then just walk up like, Kyle, where you at?
Oh, God, where am I? Where are we? I'm gonna check my compass.
Sorry, what?
Did they land in the same spot as us, or?
Oh yeah, you guys pile up on the deck.
Yeah, so
Okay, well,
I just walk over to Kyle and I like do my head like not even looking back, but I just kind of do my head like, yeah, something behind us. Don't know what
I
it is.
will look behind them.
Like you're the magic man, so
I'll also roll an arcane on that too.
Good
that's
idea.
right. You have like 1 point in arcane.
Yes.
Like I'm the only one
Alright,
with no
what are you
arcane.
rolling? My bad.
I'm rolling arcane on those ghost figures behind us.
As am I.
you have-
So one
you
of us
don't-
is bound
you
to find
succeed.
something.
You don't succeed.
No.
They look like ghosts.
Oh. Hey, Grandpa, is that you?
They don't say anything. They
Oh.
just float behind y'all.
Okay,
Wait, 4s are successes? I thought 4 was. Oh yeah, 4 is a success.
okay,
Or wait.
Hold on. Shush.
so we gotta get out of here. I think if we don't get out of here, we're gonna turn out like them. So let's do this. Let's split up, conquer more ground. You take Chaz. I'll go off with John. We need some alone time, John.
No. And John's going to grab dude and go off.
Okay, Kyle. I guess it's me and whoever's left. I don't know half these people that are here.
It's me, Chad, me, you, and John. Chaz and Dude are the ones that are up here.
Okay, we'll take Chaz. So let's go look around, I guess.
See what we can find out.
Yeah. Oh,
You see, it's okay. Well,
I actually want to go specifically to the helm because I came here looking for direction. So I want to actually go to the helm.
You go to the helm. You just find it looks like a normal helm, except for sitting in like the seat at the head is a
Right.
Is like, how do I describe it? Okay, so like imagine like something that you would like a cape. There we go, a cape. That's what they're called.
Okay.
I totally didn't forget the word cape existed. Yeah, it looks like a cape.
I'm gonna
A
run
purple and silver cape.
I'm gonna grab that and study it.
Here's Josh trying to ask. Here's Josh trying to swipe it. He says, "I get it." All right. Yeah, it's a really nice purple and silver cape.
And like Kyle just immediately like throws it on, like just puts it around them.
I'm actually grabbing it to assess it.
He's just like
it has a few rips and tears, but it's in really good quality.
I mean, I want to assess its qualities.
He wants to see if it's magical.
Yes.
What if the cape just like threw itself around Kyle by itself? Like, yeah, you're gonna wear me.
Hey, Kyle, can I have the cape? Can I have the cape?
Well, I have 4 successes to figure out what is up with it. So.
Would you roll?
Yes.
Do you put it on?
A lot is going to depend on what I determine. Unless putting it on is part of determining.
You can 100% tell it's a magic item. You can 100% tell it's a captain's cape. And
okay.
You can probably assume that this has something to do with the ship.
I'm going to do that then. Yes.
You place it on. You just feel like a general commanding of the ship. And you feel
okay.
You feel like the ability to tug on the winds.
Ah.
Yeah. You see like along the sides there's like piles of rope here, buckets here, a pile of cutlasses, a few flintlock pistols, whatever.
Do I get any sense where the ship was heading?
Do you look overboard?
Yes.
You see the
I'm looking
ship.
all around.
Yeah. You see the ship is floating in a massive, like, gold and silver and purple river.
Oh, like that,
waters? Yeah, like
the dreamscape?
Oh, the one in between the spectral. It's like...
the spectral sea.
So what it was, no, it was spectral, and it was also the umbral sea. So you have, basically, there's, gold means, gold was what?
Astral.
No, silver was astral.
Silver's astral, gold is spectral, and purple was the dream thing,
Purple was undefined.
Was undefined, okay.
Is undefined still. You don't know what it is.
Is undefined.
I'm gonna look at like the cutlasses and the flintlock and see if they're magical at all.
Super. They all seem like generally magical. Just kind of they glow a little bit.
Okay, can I roll arcane to see if they have any magical properties like ice or
They
any-
do. It's clear.
Okay. I will
Okay,
just
well,
It just looks like they hit harder.
Okay, I'll take a cutlass and also flintlock pistol.
Okay, cool.
yeah. John and dude is gonna walk in there, and he's gonna notice Josh taking weapons, and he's gonna notice Kyle in the cape, and he's just gonna point towards the weapons and be like, "Magic." Looking at Kyle.
Well, I assess them. Thank you very much, and they are not magical.
Yeah,
Roll me
he's
lying.
gonna he's gonna look at Josh, and then he's gonna motion to dude to grab a cutlass and 2 pistols.
I'm gonna. Let me roll lying first. I have a 5 and a 3, and 5 charm, 3 lying. How much dice do I get? I forget.
That's 5 dice.
Okay. I got a 2 success.
Yeah, you
that's
see,
not
but
enough to convince him, I would say.
yeah, because it wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm
Okay,
still
most of it.
motioning
No,
him.
no, no. Okay, so the thing is, I just assume that he doesn't believe you, and then I have you roll the line roll, see if you get like 5 plus successes where I'm like,
Yeah.
he is very clearly telling the truth,
Yeah.
and it like you don't believe him, but like you believe him. Like
Yeah.
from what you see, it looks like he's telling the truth,
Yeah.
and like he ain't even capping.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna look in the buckets and like the rope, see if it's
So,
magical.
yeah.
some of them are empty, just some of them have water in it, dirty, clean, whatever.
So,
There's nothing. They're
dude,
just-
All right. So my thinking is we need to go the way this ship was going. We need to
you
follow
can-
where the ship is going to get to.
You have a feeling that it's been floating down this river.
yeah. So,
Unguided.
dude has a cutlass and 2 pistols, and I also have grabbed a flintlock and just have added it to my array. of
Josh, you said
weapons.
you had a compass of some sort.
Yeah, I do. Why? It's a
And
magic.
John and dude have walked back out because we're going to find the captain's quarters because that's probably where like any gold or stuff would be. So we're like, yeah, leave that to y'all,
Coming.
and we just walk out.
Yeah. Yeah. This compass. It was given by Frankenstein. Wait, no. It was given by a guy who deals with dead bodies.
Mortician.
Yeah. That whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if it'll work here, but it's magical.
It's worth a look. Let me.
Well, see, I don't want you to break this. Because this is so basically this is supposed to, from what my knowledge is, what the guy told me, it's supposed to point to a gate to another realm. So I don't know if it's gonna help you that much, but here.
Okay. Is there what kind of navigational? Is there anything about the navigational, gear, on the ship, that I might be able to use to? Thinking we need to, get to the source of whatever's going on, of where these things were coming from, and that was my target.
Yeah.
Anything else? Except this is where that tunnel led, or that portal led.
Yeah. So, can
I want to
What do you
look
wanna
at the.
find out?
I'm looking to see if there is any arcane, like anything in the navigational, helm, like sextant, or if there's a sextant or something.
Find a large rolled up map.
A map. Okay.
That's what I was
Maps
gonna
are
say.
useful.
How about looking for like if there was a map? I was just...
I am gonna unroll said map.
wait, me and dude are just ransacking the rest of the ship, just looking for stuff.
And I'm gonna look at that map, see what I can find out
Hey Kyle.
about where this thing's going.
Hey Kyle, do you still have my pocket knife?
Here you go.
Aw, thanks. Yeah, sorry, I was aiming for John. Yeah, I don't know if I. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. See, I also have this. It's supposed to summon a pit monster to fight for me.
Well, let's try not to summon anything more than we absolutely need to, unless we actually know it.
True. And also, oh yeah, by the way, those demons up there, they're from the pit, so it wouldn't really be a good time.
Yeah,
But
let's not.
I have this flintlock.
Let's not unbalance the pit any more than it already is.
Yeah, I have this flintlock pistol also. My father said it was good against demons, so.
Good to know. Okay, that's great. We're talking about defense.
Okay. And
we also need direction.
okay, directions. Okay.
That is right now our biggest thing, because correct me if I'm wrong, Jake, but we're not seeing any like immediate threats, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so let's do this.
So direction's important. I am going to take a look at this map and see if it shows anything of where we are, where we might have been going,
Great.
where this thing
Yeah.
might have been going.
You're studying the map. What were you finna say,
Yes.
Jake?
It just appears to be a very complicated map of like places that are labeled. You look through it and you find one that's called the Astral Sea. You find one that's called the Umbral Sea. You find another one called Material Plane. You know.
And where are we marked anywhere on this map?
Doesn't appear to be.
You're looking at the map and looking like you
Or
are here.
is there a point in the map that to me looks like where we're at all?
I mean, there's a really long river looking thing that runs down the whole entire like multiverse.
Okay, I have an idea, Kyle. Hear me out, okay? So
Okay.
most likely, rivers always end. Okay, this is a magic river. Last time, I remember I got sucked down to the Dreamtown, whatever. Dream City.
That City of Dreams
Yeah,
thing.
City of Dreams, whatever. So most likely, if we're heading in a certain direction, we're most likely gonna hit that area. Unless if we could be heading towards the material plane, possibly. But
It depends. Yeah, it depends on which way this river's going.
Well, is it a straight river, or is it like narrow, or is it like what? Because if it's like narrow, we could probably spot where we are, using the cave walls or walls at all. And also, I remember feeling really good when I went down in that yellow stuff, so I might take a dip later.
There
So
is.
have I-
taking a dip
Have
in the
I
water.
No, I'm not now.
have I found
That.
the
Later?
captain's
Like,
quarters?
Are you taking a dip in? Hold on. Are you taking a dip in the water now or later?
Later.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, this is that same water, isn't it? Where we were before. It
Yeah.
seemed kind of.
I felt really good in this water.
Have I found the captain's quarters yet? Because
Yeah, you're
just
able to find it. Yeah, you find it.
cool. So, is there anything of note in there?
Well, I mean, obvious stuff is papers and books and huge tomes of blah 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 knowledge, this and that, whatever.
That's where I actually should be.
So, I like skim through the tones and things, see if anything's interesting.
They're all about the universe and mechanics of the universe and how this works and how that works. And Then there's one that has like a metal strap locked around it with like a lock that you attempt to open, but then you like can't.
There's something that has a lock that I can't open.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Are we talking about like a box with like a locked chest or?
It's a book. It's a book with a metal strap
Oh,
wrapped around it.
okay. Book with a metal strap.
What?
I'm going to with one of my daggers work with releasing this strap.
Roll me dexterity and what skills do you have?
What skills?
Mm-hmm.
Brawling, investigation, perception, computers, tracking.
Yeah, just roll me dex modifier. What are you doing, Josh?
I'm just gonna look around for anything. Now that I think about it, I'm looking around for any like other magical items, like below deck, in like the brig area if there is one, in the storage area.
In the brig, you find a skeleton in one of the cells that's carved with like runes
I'm gonna examine those ruins with arcane.
that look like runes.
Okay, got -1 success.
You break like the tip of the dagger, or not break. You like chip it. It's chipped, so you're gonna need it.
Aww,
I'm gonna
I
try.
like that day.
Can I try and use Arcana to examine the ruins at all?
Sure, roll me.
Okay, I have 1 in Arcana and 2 in Intelligence.
What?
1 in Arcana, 2 in Intelligence.
All right. Hold on. 2 in intelligence or
Yeah.
2 plus 2.
No, 2 in Intelligence, 1 in Arcana.
Oh. You have 0 dice to roll.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna hold on to this. I'm like gonna hold on to the book to give to for Kyle to look at it later. So I'm gonna hold on to it. It's in my inventory. This book with the metal strap.
I'm gonna take a discourse image of the ruins.
You do so.
Okay, I'm gonna send it in group chat and be like, "At Kyle."
You at Kyle. Kyle, you are mentioned.
It's like at Kyle, look at this. Kyle's just looking over the map and like, huh? What is that?
I'm
You
gonna.
get a pop up of a small, like a really small image.
I think Kyle maybe.
All right, what are you doing, John?
Kyle is going to, now that I am unmuted, I forgot I was muted for a second, is going to examine, kind of turn away from the map and zoom in, examine said,
The picture.
runes with 2 successes.
Yeah, you can tell that these are some kind of they're a mixture of summoning and like calling and commanding runes. There's also like a rune of trapping. It's
can I tell,
what?
like, was the skeleton the summoner or the summonee, or just a um or just a tool?
What are you doing?
Can I tell if it's the skeleton was being summoned, the one doing the summoning, or can I tell where?
It's an artifact of the summoning.
Okay.
Can I look around for like a ship manifest of what it was carrying?
That is a very good idea, Josh. Yes.
All right. You find one laying in a bucket, actually.
Okay. I'm just gonna start flipping through it, reading it.
What are you specifically looking for?
I'm looking for any. First off, money, guns, weapons, artifacts of like Lucifer or anything basically spiritual, arcana. Also any like
This appears to be a people / artifact running ship.
oh, okay. Like what were the names of the people that like anything that really stands out to you?
Slavey McSlaverson 1, Slavey McSlaverson 2, names like that.
Okay. I'll flip through the artifacts. Are there any like artifacts belonging to Lucifer, or anything that seem to be at least powerful-ish?
Nothing crazy powerful, like nothing like earth shattering.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at like all the artifacts if I could find where they are.
Yeah, bottled, bottled elementals, genies, crashed UFOs, bodies of monsters.
I'm going to like. Are there any infernal monsters?
There's body of demon here, body of demon there. Nothing crazy.
Can I try and communicate with one of them?
You say they were bottled.
Oh, they're
Bottle.
bottled. Oh.
So instead, you should just be grabbing them and packing them away
I
so we
know.
can
I was
use
going to do that. Okay. I was gonna rub the genie.
Sure. Is there anything else in the captain's quarters?
Sorry, what?
Anything else in the captain's quarters?
Roll me a perception.
What's that? Perception plus what?
That's perception skill plus wisdom mod.
Oh yeah, Jake. I'm going to start like putting them in my pockets, like the elementals and the infernals and all of them. I'm just gonna start putting them in my pockets, make sure they're safe. And for the
You don't find anything. You find no cargo of that kind.
Oh, I thought you
On
said
board.
Okay.
No, you find that on the manifest.
Oh, on the manifest. Okay. Can
It
I?
should be.
Yeah. Can I look for any like personal quarters of any of the residents on board?
Good question. Manifest is just stuff on board, right? It's not including a ship log.
Correct. A ship's log would actually probably be closer to
Captain's
either
quarters.
where I'm at or where
Where
John is.
I'm
In
at.
fact, I will ask John over discourse if he happens to see such a thing.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, what's the result of your perception, John?
I got 2 success.
You just like you ask that and you like stare at me like I don't know, and your elbow like kind of knocks something over, and you tap into like. Oh, I gotta cough my lungs out. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna.
Okay, sorry, I didn't feel like you guys wanted to hear me cough, so I muted.
It's all
Anyway,
good.
yeah, okay, but yeah, you find what appears to be the ship's log. Oh, sorry, hold on. Yeah, your elbow hits like the one of the pillars of the bed. You know what I mean, like the one of the 4 posts of the captain's bed inside, and it topples over, and you see inside of it is the ship's log, a small bag of gold, and a short sword.
Okay. Taking all of that.
Yeah, bring that log up. Have a look. What have I found? Have I found anything more on that map? Also, I would be looking at it from an arcane standpoint as well.
What are you doing? Nudging what with an arcane standpoint?
I was saying, have I found would I have found anything else? So I found nothing on the map really, except just
Stuff that you don't understand.
stuff I don't understand, huh? Beyond my arcane level. Uh,
So,
Well, okay, it's like you can tell that this is a map, right?
right.
It's just you don't know what else the stuff is.
because you're not familiar with none of us are familiar with this
Right.
realm.
Oh, hey.
This air.
By the way, the sides of this river, like rising up into the sky and all around, looks
Yeah.
like the inside wood of a tree.
Nice.
I.
That
I
makes
I would walk.
sense.
I'm making my way.
Hold on, I
Me
just
and
pulled out
dude.
my headphones. So I have literally no idea what you said. What'd you say?
Say me and dude are making our way back to the helm, and I would give Kyle the log and the book with the metal strap.
Thank you. I shall check through those. I need good, dude. Would you mind um going up and keeping a lookout?
The dude successfully scales the mast.
Perfect.
You could have asked Chaz too, 'cause, he's just sitting over there in the corner.
Where? That is a good question. Where was Chaz this whole time? Had he followed us?
Said he's.
Well, I asked whichever one. I thought dude was the only one in the room, so I'm basically asking either one of those guys.
Yeah, that's all right, dude. Already went up there, but Chaz has just been sitting over in the corner, just staring.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any hidden compartments in the brig area?
Yeah, sure. Roll me.
Okay, I have a 2 in perception and a 4 in wit.
You have a what?
I have a 2 in perception.
Alright, what's your wisdom?
3.
Alright, that's 2d6.
Okay. I rolled a 2 success.
You find a hidden box that holds all the keys for the cells.
Okay, I'm just
You
gonna.
also find a small bag of gold.
Ooh, I'm gonna take all of that, but how much gold is it?
300 pieces.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Right now.
Sorry, go.
Right now, I'm examining the short sword that I took from the captain's quarters. Just looking at it because I can't do magic check and not gonna waste time on that right now. So I'm just kind of just.
It just looks magical, like little not like fire or anything crazy, but.
And so I'm just gonna tuck that away also into my vast inventory.
I am going to examine the log and see what I can make out of what. Look for the most recent entries.
I say before you look at the log, can you get that metal strap off the book? Because I would like to see what's in the book.
I'm sorry, dude. I just hit the play button of something accidentally, and I didn't hear a single thing you said over blasting Metallica.
That's okay. I was saying that I want to look for the most recent log entry.
Yeah, but I asked him before, could he get the metal strap off that book so I can look at it?
Let's go with the log first, since that's easier to do.
Let's just check this, and it might give us some
last
insight
log.
into the other stuff. So
The last log reads, "Today we're going on our last trip of the year. Once we're done here, we'll finally get to go home and take all our spoils. However, my men say they can see something out in the surf. I don't think it..." And then it cuts off there.
Okay. What? I'm
Something-
assuming that Kyle read that out loud, so we all hear. Yeah. So I think like John would immediately like look out the window, the side, like looking both ways. He's
And
just
I'm
like,
looking back before to see if there's any indication of something over the side, or if this is the first occurrence of
Sea.
anything funky like that.
Just see swirling sea.
I'm gonna
In
go...
the-
Sorry.
Oh, and I was saying in the log, I was looking backward, back before to see if there was any reference to such a thing, or
There's just like explanations on how they do the slave trading and all that.
so this is a slave ship before we got it.
Slave/artifact, yeah.
Well, the
transport
most
it
it's
to
gonna do
the
now is
islands.
artifacts. Okay.
I'm gonna go back up to the top of the ship. I'm gonna take a bucket, attach a rope to it, put it down, and see if I can catch any of the yellow water.
You're able to scoop up some. Well, specifically yellow and purple and silver, or
Specifically, the one that makes me feel good, so yellow.
alright, roll me Dex. Actually, no, I'm gonna say that's impossible. It's just mixed all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, like
It's a
put
liquid,
bucket in-
dude. You can't. You need
So
like a
imagine this.
centrifuge or something.
Imagine if you took like 3 crayons, right, and melted them down, and then try to like take out one color again, and like melted them down and like put them in a bowl together and sloshed the bowl around for like millennia, and then try to remove a color. It's impossible.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip my hand in it.
My guy, the ship rises like 20 to 30 feet out of the water.
Yeah, you would need a rope.
No, I
To-
mean from the bucket. Like I'll pull
Okay.
back up the bucket and put my hand in it.
Okay. It doesn't
Okay.
feel like anything, actually. It just feels like colored water.
Okay, while Josh is playing in the bucket of water, I'm gonna look at Kyle
I'm gonna
and
take a look
motion
at that.
How much water
Yeah.
play today?
I'm gonna look at that book and see what I can make out of it.
The band that's coming
Um.
across it seems to be some kind of weird metal that you've never seen before.
Okay, I'm gonna. Does it have any like text or anything on the cover, or is it just a blank?
It has
Blue
a
cover
cover,
book.
yeah.
Okay. What does that look like?
It has an image of like the face of like a demon, right? And
Uh-huh.
the head of the text. Do you have Latin?
Yes, I do.
Alright, roll me Latin and intelligence.
All right, Latin and intelligence. That would be a 0 modifier for intelligence and a double for Latin. And 2 for Latin. So 2d6.
2d6, yep.
I was also going to use Arcana to examine it as well. Both the lock and the... Ah! It must be beyond my Latin skill.
That's negative
Okay.
1 success.
So, I am going to do an Arcana on it anyway, though, because often Arcana goes beyond language. Sometimes
What did you get success-wise?
-1.
Okay, yeah, you're able to read it.
I was or I wasn't?
You were
Yeah, I
able to read-
couldn't. Okay, so what does it say on it then?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, while this is all happening, I'm just sitting there looking at the sea, as it is my birthday.
Dope. I did not know that.
And I just think to myself, should I tell them that my dad survived an explosion in a flaming car? Nah.
And it is at this time that John sends his daily picture to Josh of his father coming out of the car wreckage.
How did you get that, John? Huh? Or did you hack my Discourse account?
And John sends another picture of a person face palming.
I
They-
challenge you to a do.
Oh boy.
Okay.
John just turns his back and just looks at Kyle.
Alright.
I wish I had that dust.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
He's just
So
looking.
I'm
he's just
going
looking at
to arcanely examine this book and see what I can
Alright.
make of it
The
that
title
way.
translated from Latin, because I ain't gonna try to read it in Latin, my guy. It translates to the the Demon Namacon, or the Book of Demons.
Okay.
John just
And
wants the
When you look
strap
on,
off.
and when you look at the metal, you examine it, and you can tell from the legends you've heard, this is made out of mithril.
Are we okay? I'm not sure we necessarily want to be opening that up.
Yeah, John's like, can you get the metal off of it or not?
Hold on. I'm going to.
At this point, I'm just gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, what's that?" And just point to
Okay,
it.
that I had just rolled actually to examine it and see. There's there's 2 main points. A, can it be unlocked, or is there, a way? And B,
You can. Oh, go ahead.
what risk can I sense if there's if I open this, is it gonna be a reference, or is there gonna be repercussions?
A,
John's
you don't know.
opening the
And
book.
B, you really don't know.
I'm gonna
What was your answer to A, Jake?
You don't know.
So don't know if there's a way to open it, and doesn't know if
There's
there's.
a place where there's a lock, where you can
Right.
put key into.
I'm
So
And Josh has the keys.
what?
I'm gonna walk over to Kyle and be like, "Hey, can I see that for a second?"
Nope. John's gonna be like, nope, that is John's book. John book.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, right now we need to consolidate stuff and work with what we got as one, because otherwise
Yeah, okay, John understands that, but like John, he just has the. Even though he doesn't have Arcana, he can just sense that there's a power radiating off of it, and he's gonna be selfish this time, and he's like that's mine.
Okay, you can have that, John. I just want to check it out. Okay, John. So stop, please. I just want.
Okay, John. You get it, John? From John.
All right, you two.
I'm gonna take the book. and
We are in the middle of an unknown river on an
Yeah,
unknown
okay.
ship.
All right, Kyle. You don't have to lecture us, Mom. We got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Josh, can you pick a find the key
Josh,
and unlock
Josh,
it?
dude walks up to you and smacks the back of your head and says, "I like your cut, G."
I will murder you. I will throw you overboard right now.
No,
So
actually, hold on.
Hey, John,
dude,
where
hold
did
on,
you
he
find
smacks-
this?
He smacks your arm where you had claw marks and he says, "I like your cuts, G."
I'm gonna die.
So he climbed down from doing watch duty just to slap his arm.
Hey, why don't you go find those ghosts that were chasing us?
The ghosts are just floating in the middle of the boat.
Okay.
Oh, they are still there?
Yeah,
All right, y'all.
They've been there the whole time. I'm just not like
they
ignorant,
haven't done
'cause-
anything mean towards you. They're just
Okay.
Yeah, so
floating ghosts.
And
it's like
yes,
I am going to go and try and I catch it.
he's gonna commune with the ghost.
And by the way, I can pick a lock if you want me to pick it.
You have
All right.
keys.
I'm gonna leave you with this.
Okay.
This is the Book of Demons.
Yeah,
Demons are
John
not
takes the
to be
book.
treated lightly.
I know. I met demons. I've been killed by demons almost. You don't have to-
Exactly. So just
He's-
don't try to.
John's gonna be like, hey, he's half a demon if you remember.
Don't try to attract them, okay?
Okay,
I'm gonna go see what I can find out from these guys. I see they're still hanging around and they don't seem to be hurting us, so
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna go see what I can figure out.
I'm gonna try the keys I found in the brig on the lock. Do any of them fit or work?
The final one works.
Okay, I'm gonna open the book and I'm going to check with Infernal because I know Infernal. I'm gonna try and read it if anything's in Infernal.
It is an infernal, actually.
It is okay.
Well, some of it is. Some of it's in English, and some of it's in Latin.
Okay, I'm gonna try and read the portions of Infernal. I have a 1 in Infernal and a 2 Intelligent.
And you just see John's like
I'll let
you
you
just
roll
see him.
1d6.
He's reaching, like his hand is twitching towards his gun. Like did I say? He's fighting the compulsion to pull his gun and just shoot.
All right.
You want hold on? Do you open the book?
Yes, I'll open the book.
You see the pages start rippling and smoke pours off of them. And once the smoke clears, you can see the text easily enough.
Okay, I rolled a -1 on Infernal.
You start reading like cake recipes somehow. Like, just like they sound like cake recipes. Like it's like 1 pestle, 1 salt. You know. And
Okay,
you're like, oh, I should try making this cake. It sounds like a good cake.
yeah, I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna be like, Lucifer. Does anything happen?
And
Hold on. Okay, roll me a 1d12, please.
A 4.
yes, you should just start getting like every time you call him, he should just start like damaging you from wherever he's at. Just like I'm getting tired of this kid. Just
I know, right?
Well,
Mhm.
oh my god. Lucifer.
And you guys, hold on. What are you doing?
I'm calling Lucifer.
What'd you roll on that d12?
A 4.
You hear the crack of thunder and small, like, splinters fall on you, and then you see like
Right.
a tall man in robes with a long scarred face, and he growls at you and he says, "What have you contacted me for?"
You're Lucifer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, the reason I called you is the update on my father.
Great. While he's talking to this dude, John goes over and snatches the book from him and walks off.
You snatch it and walk
Also-
off.
Also, I need a favor from you. I need you to read a book.
Nope, John's already walked out of the
decent
room
book.
with the books.
He strolls over John and he like reaches out and like sticks his hand out and he's like, "Give it."
You see John just twitch again, and he's like, okay. He just gives him the book. You just see his gun hand is twitching.
Also,
Okay. Roll me dodge, please.
who?
Oh,
I'm rolling.
I meant.
Who? I'm rolling dodge.
Yeah, John, roll me dodge.
And as this point, I'm like, hey, Lucifer, you never told me my dad was immortal.
But
That could have been an important detail to mention before this point.
All right. Hold on. And because of that, he gets roll with advantage. Can you beat 11 successes?
who? Me?
John, yeah. Roll me your dodge.
No. I only got 4.
He smacks the gun out of your hand and he says, "Weapons like that are dishonorable." And he strides away with the book. And he steps off the side and he says, "Thank you. I've been looking for this for a while."
Oh, hey,
And
wait.
disappears.
What? John just looks. He just met my gun, and then he just took my book, and I said, "You just see John." He's like, "That was mine." And I wanted, I knew there was power in the book, and I want the power. And he goes over and he picks up his gun, and he's just like walking around back and forth, just like, and he took something I wanted, and I don't ask for much, but I just asked for this one thing, and
I was gonna take my gun out, just try and shoot him, but I'm like, nope. Nope.
Hold on, you try to shoot him?
No, I was gonna try and shoot Lucifer, but I'm like, nope. So I'll try that.
Hold on, are you shooting him? Because I'll let you shoot him if you want to.
Nah, I'm gonna try. And...
I want my. Is there a way I can get the book back before he leaves?
You can try to like grab it from him.
What would I have to do to try to grab it from him?
Like roll a brawl to like smack it out of his hands and like grab it.
You know what? I think at this point, because I think he's becoming a little bit frustrated, so I think he's just gonna try it. So
I'm just while he's doing this, I'm just gonna be like, hey Lucifer, is there a way to kill my father?
He looks at you like, "I don't know who your father is."
But you're the person who told. You're not Lucifer. You're
the same.
No, you're the pit demon. I know you are. I'm gonna try and. I'm gonna try and.
All right.
I'm gonna try and coax him out of giving me the truth of who he really is.
So, do I add anything to brawl?
Can you beat 18 successes?
Is there anything else
he
that
gets
I
to
can
roll-
add to my brawl.
You can
What am
roll
I doing?
normal brawl and really hope you can chain those sixes.
There's. I don't think I could.
Can I try and charm? Can I try and charm him?
No.
No,
I only got seven, six.
wait, no, I don't mean charm. I mean like-
Okay,
okay.
John. Now I need you to roll me a dodge. He draws a dagger out, and he thrusts at you.
Dodge.
Can you beat 10 successes?
Nope. Only got 5 success.
Oh. Well, that prevents you from taking double damage. Well, technically.
But at this
Take 10 damage. What does that put you at?
Was that full health?
Oh yeah, you're okay. He like slices a long cut across your fucking chest and he's like, "Do not touch my prize." And then he steps off the ship backwards and vanishes.
okay. Could I tell if that was actually Lucifer or not?
You know, you can tell that was some kind of iteration of Lucifer.
Okay, it wasn't Celestial. Okay.
It wasn't celestial, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could roll to get what kind it was.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm just gonna be like, just start giggling at John. Karma.
Karma. John's gonna be looking at his chest where he was slashed, and strangely enough, you know, it hasn't like hit him yet, so he's not feeling the pain. And he hears Josh giggling, and he looks over at Josh, and he looks back at his chest, and he's like, "Okay." And then he flicks his wrist out and throws one of his knives.
Okay, roll.
Dexterity saving throw? No. Wait. Wait, no, this is against me, by the way.
Oh, you're doing it at Josh, right?
I'm throwing it towards Josh, but I'm not aiming to hit him. I want it to be like, you know how in some movies where they throw it and it's like an
Oh, you want to
inch.
hit it his goat? Okay. Okay, that means that if you get negative successes, you stab him. Which is not good.
Okay.
Oof.
Can I roll to dodge?
Okay, wait, so I'm rolling an attack.
It's time to charm John.
What am I doing?
Roll small melee and dex.
Can I roll a dexterity saving throw?
What now?
Can I roll a dexterity saving throw?
No. This is up to him. Dexterity was B if you two are fighting. You two aren't fighting.
If he was actually trying to hit you, Josh, you would have rolled Dex
Well, I don't know.
to
if he
avoid
is.
getting hit. But
Well, actually, that's true. Never mind. Okay.
You're right, John.
Hold on, because I'm trying to get the.
I'm gonna die.
I thought you were gonna say something cool when you were gonna throw instead of throwing the knife. I thought you were gonna say something cool. I was gonna be like, all right, whatever he says, we're probably gonna name the episode.
6 successes.
Oh,
Oh my god, Josh, you feel your arm where you just had it, like hanging out, be slapped upwards and pinned to one of the masts.
Oh wow, you were gonna do this, John. Wow, I thought you were.
It stuck straight into your sleeve, and it didn't touch a single inch of your skin.
I'm gonna pull it out,
You pull it out.
and I'm just gonna toss it on the ground. Be like, God. And I'm just gonna walk outside.
John's gonna go over, pick up his knife, and slide it back up his sleeve. And as Josh walks out, John's gonna say, "I won't miss on purpose next time. Don't cross me again."
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Meanwhile, Kyle has gone to look for the shades.
The ghosts.
They're still floating in the middle of the ship. They're just vibing.
I'm gonna see if I can use through arcane means through some kind of
You can't find anything out. I won't even make you roll. You won't. You just can't contact them.
Okay, they're just sort of.
bodies of energy.
I can't get any sense out of what they were.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I at least gauge intent, or
By the way,
can I gauge threat level?
Hold on. When the guy fell through, or not fell through, but jumped through, there came down some pieces. So, you see a bunch of bark, dust, and stuff, but you also see a large branch laying in the middle of the ship, and the branch is like a wood. It's like a wooden branch, like a normal tree branch, but it's silverish, and the leaves on it are leaf shaped, but golden and red and orange.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go up to Kyle and be like, we have to get out of here.
So wait, where did who did that fall near?
Just fell in the middle of the ship. Anyone can get to it.
Which I'd
Okay.
probably be, given I was looking at the ghost, probably would be close enough. I'm gonna pick it up, examine it.
I'm gonna attempt to just talk to Kyle and be like, hey, we gotta get out of here. It's not safe for us here. We just
I
gotta
think
go.
John's gonna
Now
climb
what?
up to what's the thing called?
Crow's
Up
nest?
top. Yeah, the
Or
nest.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
you
gonna
get to the crow's
he's gonna
nest.
climb up there, and he's just because he needs some alone time.
All right, you climb up there. As you climb up and you look out, you see far in the distance, like a falcon flying in, and it's coming towards the ship.
Oh, John'll look, take a screenshot, send it to Kyle only, and be like, incoming, and then just cut off Discord
the
so he
falcon.
can.
The falcon lands on the figurehead of the ship, and it lets out a cry to let you guys know it's there.
Oh, what's that noise? I'm gonna go check.
I am going to go and approach it.
Kyle shoves Josh back.
Excuse me?
Wow, I'm offended, Kyle. Mr. Broadway.
You see wrapped around this falcon's leg is a note.
Okay.
Letter. And as you take out the letter to read, right, you're reading it.
Of course.
You take it up and you see, "Dear adventurers," and I'm gonna cut it off there for tonight because I need to go. We need to get going.
Oh, we have no clue what the thing says.